Hello Shangani viewers, I am DS, your psychologist, and welcome to another episode on Channel NITT. So the ENTJ has been known to be an unconventional person, but the word unconventional itself has negative elements to it. First, unconventional sometimes suggests that a person may be a rebel. That means to say an unconventional person could be one that likes to oppose for the sake of opposing. So is the ENTJ a rebel? Sometimes I think about it and I agree that the ENTJ is a rebel. However, if you analyze the ENTJ at a deeper level, you will realize that the ENTJ just prefers to go off the beaten track. In terms of style, in terms of preferences, in terms of reasoning and thinking, the ENTJ is definitely different. This is especially true when it comes to line of analysis. So I realized that when I look at things since young, I tend to look at things from a very different perspective from others. Just some time ago on Facebook, something was trending. So it's the stupid red pill, blue pill question again. So if you choose and swallow the red pill, you will be transported to when you were 6 years old. All the knowledge that you have will follow you. On the other hand, if you choose and swallow the blue pill, you will get $6 million. Well, although this is a very absurd proposition, a lot of people still answered the question. So when I scrolled down the comment section, I made a rough estimate. I think at least about 80% of the population chose the blue pill. Reason for choosing the blue pill is not about the $6 million. Most of the people commented in the line of they don't want to repeat having to go through all the suffering that they had again. So the 20% who chose the red pill, they are the minority, right? I scrolled the comments, but I was a little bit appalled by the reason why they choose the red pill. The funny thing is, those people who choose the red pill chose it because of someone. Like, oh, I choose the red pill because I miss my grandmother so much. So the implication is that the grandmother has already passed on and they want to relive the memories with the grandmother. So as I scroll along the about 100 odd comments, I found no comment that concurred with mine. So it appeared that no INTJ or no ENTJ actually participated in this brainless, mindless commenting. But for the sake of discussion, how the ENTJ can be unconventional, we're going to explore this stupid question. So if I were to really consider whether to take the red pill or the blue pill, definitely I will take the red pill. So first, it's definitely not because a lot of people choose the blue pill, so I insist on being different, I choose the red pill instead. It's not like that. My flow of thought is very clear. So in choosing the red pill, you have to reject the blue pill, right? So why do I reject the blue pill? I reject the blue pill for reasons very different from those people who choose the blue pill. My first train of thought is, people reject the blue pill because they don't want to go through all the struggles and life, setbacks, everything all over again. They are actually imagining life to be something like a game on your phone. It's like you go through levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. Now that you are at level 357, for example, you cannot imagine yourself starting from level 6 again. However, life is not like that. When you do actually take the red pill and go back all the way to when you were 6 years old, things restart in a very different way. It's not as if you're now going through 6, 7, 8 in a sequence that you have gone through again. Definitely not. Imagine I were to go back to when I was 6 years old with the memories, with all the knowledge that I have, regardless of whether it's hard knowledge or knowledge about people, I can become a supreme human being. This is what I want. Who cares about the $6 million that you get if you take the blue pill? But I don't know why you get such a thing anyway, stupid question. So presume I go back, I have the ability to earn much more than that. First, there are a lot of things that I already know. I already know that certain buildings like the aquarium is going to be torn down. I will try to save as much as possible and get myself a video recorder. If not a camera, take as many of these memorable photographs, and then next time they will be used for me, myself, to become a strong influencer with a particular genre, which is a historical human being. So I'll take a lot of all these pictures. If I knew that there will be a building that will collapse, I will go there on the spot. The problem is, my parents are very controlling, they won't allow me to go out. So I will figure a way out when I become 6 years old again. So no issues about that. Well, it's true that there are a lot of things that I don't want to go through again. Probably I wouldn't want to go through all the major exams. Okay, I don't mind going through the PSLE because it's going to be like a chicken feed. But all the major exams like the A-levels and all my university exams, it's like a chore to go through them again. And I also think that it's going to be very hard for me to go through national service because as an ENTJ, I really value my own freedom. I can mentally prepare myself for all these different things. So if I go back, I can apportion some of my time in preparation for the future. I can start to be very physically fit. Given that I go back in time with so much knowledge, I will become a child prodigy, right? My track will be so different that I may be invited to go to a good school. I may also jump certain levels, which means to say, maybe at the age of 7, I will now be promoted to primary 3 immediately. I save so much time. I relive a totally new life. It's like going to lead a new life all over again, but the good thing is you are still you. So everything will be pushed forward because now you are smarter, you know more. I will know how to tackle people. I will know what I can do because I have the confidence of a 30-year-old man. Even though I may start my life as 6-year-old again, I have everything that I have now, including my sense of humor, my confidence, my ability to use language, although not that strong. The equipment back then, when I was 6 years old, will be much more simple. So it makes a lot of sense for me to go back. All I need is money. So I have to think of ways to earn money, which is a challenge, which is something fun that I will do. Another reason why I want to go back is that life was simpler then. People were more innocent, they are less toxic, they are more concerned with growth rather than people now who are only more concerned about themselves and expression of their own thoughts. So it's a totally different world. I much prefer the olden times. But never mind, I will just move along with the times. Probably I will become a leader, which is what I also like. And then when huge giants like YouTube, Apple, all this come in, I will jump into the bandwagon very early. So if I were to go back to when I was 6 years old, I would achieve my goals, my personal desires much faster, and yet I get to live my life all over again. Which means to say, as an individual, I can potentially live up to 100 years old. Wonderful. Why would you want to suffer your life like that? People might say. Well, you have much more time to achieve what you want to do. So as an ENTJ, when I see such Facebook feeds, I usually do not comment. First, these are very stupid feeds, no point participating. However, if I do really want to comment, I will hesitate because my point of view is very different. It's very long-winded if I had to explain it like in this video. It's like there are a lot of facets to it. I first have to reject the blue pill, then I have to explain a lot of reasons why I chose the red pill. And then there are also restrictions like I don't want this or that, but I can overcome it. So there's a lot of different random flows of thought that a lot of people wouldn't understand if I were to write it within a paragraph or two. So I think this episode pretty much sums up the thinking process going through the mind of an ENTJ. Very complex yet logical to the ENTJ themselves. So fellow ENTJs, what do you think? Comment below, okay? So at Channel NITT, we produce a lot of MBTI videos such as this one, especially the ENTJ ones. If you've enjoyed this video, do consider subscribing if you have not subscribed so that we can bring you more ENTJ, MBTI and fun stuff. Okay, I am going to sign off now and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye bye.